Then let's begin. Map marking symbols are used to represent an assortment of different units and formations. This is the symbol for infantry. It looks like an envelope. Green, try to draw the symbol for headquarters from memory. Gotcha. I'm pretty sure it's this. I don't understand any of this. It's like military tactics, right? Like tactician stuff. Guys, think you could draw the symbol for an armored troop? Sure, this should be it. Ah, yeah, okay. I understand what they're talking about, but I don't have any knowledge of this. Now I have a tough one for you. What does this symbol mean? I have no idea. That's engineer, right? You got it. Oh, okay. Whew, there's so much to memorize for this class, and the fact that we're going in blind makes it even worse. These seem like the raw basics, too. Given that not all of us will end up involved in the military, it does seem a little excessive. But bear in mind that our military science class is to teach us how to deal with harsh situations efficiently. In that sense, there's plenty to learn even if we never find ourselves on the battlefield. That's probably why it's mandatory. If it could save our lives, we owe it to ourselves to do well. Agreed. Alright, bond with them increase. Use this guys to stay together for a while longer, continuing to test each other on military science. Yes! Level 2 with Husis. Now we're talking. Oh, Gaius. Best character so far. I don't really know much about Gaius. I do like how the field studies are giving me a chance to learn about all of them, but Gaius just looks really cool. Cannot wait to learn more about him. Hit up the student union. I want to go study with Emma and Fee. And then we'll do Elisa. Are the two of you going over Erebonian history? I can't memorize things like this, because it's all pointless. I mean, I would think the same thing, but also I kind of have reasons why it's not. Fee, that seems a little harsh. Oh, I know. Why don't you join us, Reen? I'm sure it would make studying more enjoyable for Fee, too. Oh, I would love to. Anything for Emma. That sounds like a good idea to me. The exam's going to be focused on the War of the Lions, right? That's right. Shall we start from the beginning, then? Emma, teach me all about my homework. Just help me do all of it. After that, Draco's gathered soldiers in the North Highlands, and in the year 952 of the Septian calendar, he liberated the capital, bringing the war to an end. Excellent. Well done, Fee. I guess it stuck. Incidentally, the war came to an end in July of that year. I have something on my eye. My goodness. Incidentally, the war came to an end in July of that year, which is next month, so that's easy to remember. They say it was raining in Heimdall that day. Legend has it that the moment Emperor Draco stepped into the city, the rain stopped. That's neat. Yeah, that seems like a story that'll stick in my memory. You're a pretty good teacher, aren't you? Well, I'm always using tricks like these to remember little things. Oh, this is why you're the best. If you're having fun while you study, it makes it that much easier for the material to stick in your memory. Interesting, so that's your method. Well, if you could do it, we could do it too. Shall we finish this stuff off then? Please. Green stayed with Emma and Fee for a while longer, making sure they knew their Erebonian history back to front. Oh, Emma. And Fee. Alright, so we have one more point. Probably Elisa. Just use it on Elisa. Can I study with any other people? That was, his name was Crow, right? Hey there, Reem, what's up? Hold on, let me guess. You were studying away nice and diligently when your orbital lamp suddenly went out? Swing and a miss. You two seem pretty relaxed despite how close the midterms are getting. Who do you think you're talking to? I know better than anyone it's pointless to start studying this late in the game. How's that working out for you? Crow's actually pretty good when it comes to practical stuff. Survival skills, first aid, all those kind of things. Really? See, all that stuff you don't need to study for. But if you're feeling shaky about any of it, I'd be happy to teach you a thing or two. Yeah, why not? Sure, I'll take you up on that. Wait, you serious? The idea of Crow teaching anything is a little unnerving. Were you just joking? Nah, it's cool. Might as well show you the ropes. Cool if we borrow a chair or two, George? Go for it. And so Crow passed all of his knowledge on to Reen. That about sums up what they'll be testing you first years on. You should probably make sure you've got CPR down too. Oh, CPR. I do actually need to brush up on that. Do you think it'll come up? It's only one of the most basic things anyone would expect out of a Thor student, so it wouldn't hurt to know. Right? Right, here's how it goes. If you find someone who's collapsed, first up is checking whether or not they're conscious. If they're unconscious, it's safe to assume that they're in trouble. Next, you're going to want to shout for help. You're not going to want to try and handle this on your own, got it? The more people you have helping you out, the better their chances are to survive. That makes sense. Next up is making sure they're breathing. If they aren't, or something's weird about the way they are, it's CPR time. This basically involves giving them a repeated combination of chest compressions and rescue breaths. You need to keep this up until their pulse and breathing return, got it? Don't give up until the very end. Understood. He does seem like the kind of person I can count on in a jam. I guess George was right about him being good at practical stuff. Now all you've got to do is put that into practice. If you see a girl in need, you better get right in there. When she wakes up and sees you saved her life, instant fireworks. Your hands and lips are right in the right spots already. Oh, stop this. Every time I think anything positive about you, you go and say something like that. Oh well, that was useful though. Thanks for taking the time to teach me. Good luck, my son. Go out there and go get some good grades for me. Okay. Crow's a ton of fun. Looking forward to see where his character goes. Oh, it's already time to head home? I didn't even realize because of the rain. Guess I should get ready to head back to the dorms. That's a lot of rain. There, I was gonna ask where your umbrella is. Also, lovely voice. Do not interrupt me ever again.
I do apologize for stopping you on a rainy day like this. Do you know if this is the building in which I might find the principal's office?
I mean, this is a school, so yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're in the right place. His office is in the East Wing, first floor. The receptionist might have gone home already, but I can show you the way if you'd like.
Thank you for your kindness, but I couldn't possibly trouble you more than I have already. I'll be able to find the way, I'm sure. Well then, if you'll excuse me, Master Reen.
How'd you know my name? Alright, that's freaky.
Wait a minute. How does she know who I am?
Reen?
Oh, Lisa.
Hey there, Elisa. Heading back to the dorm?
Yep. Emma and the others are staying a little longer to cram a little more. But I figured I'm not gonna learn much more today, so I might as well call it a night and start prepping for tomorrow.
Right. Well, you're going my way, so what do you say we head back together?
Sure, okay. Hey, it's not often the two of us get to walk back to the dorms together, is it?
Yeah, I guess not.
Well, at least I got something good out of this downpour.
Is there even a filter between your brain and your mouth?
No need for that between friends. But you're in good company. My sister's asked me that before, too.
She must be a saint to have put up with you all these years.
I want to meet her.
Anyway, how do you feel? All prepped and ready for our exams?
I will ace them.
Not sure. I gave it the best I've got. Still, I've got that nagging feeling I could have hit the books a little harder.
We got the internet. We'll be fine.
I wish I was as smart as you. Back when we took the entrance exam, only Emma and Machias scored higher than you, right?
Oh, so you're the third highest. I did not know that.
Eustace came in a little higher than me, too.
Oh, so she's fourth.
Back home, I usually came in near the top in exams. I guess that goes to show that Erebonia has no shortage of smart people.
No doubt about that. Bookworms pour in here from all corners of the Empire. You said you're from Ruhr, right? Coming out on top in a city that size is still pretty impressive.
I suppose, though that was just at the Sunday school level. Aren't you curious about, you know, my family and stuff?
You mean the mysterious Alisa R., agent of national intrigue? Well, yeah, of course I am. But you probably have good reasons for keeping it under wraps, so I don't want to pry.
It's not that major or anything, especially compared to what you and Fee have told us about yourselves.
I've never really thought my family circumstances were a big deal, though Fee's past sure came as a surprise. I wonder now, when I look at her, what her life in the Jaeger Corps must have been like.
It seems like Instructor Sarah knows more about her past than we do. Back at the entrance ceremony, I got the impression they'd met before.
Same. Oh, speaking of weird meetings, I ran into someone kind of strange earlier.
Oh?
Yeah, I was talking to her just before you called to me.
Green told Lisa about the woman in the maid uniform.
A maid who knew your name? This isn't the part where it turns out she knows you because you've tried to hit on her in town before, is it?
Why would you suspect that? I'm not a harem.
As if an upstanding guy like me could pull off the Casanova act. She seemed a couple years older than us, maybe 20 or so.
A maid in her early 20s.
Something wrong?
No, just thinking. There's no way it could really have been her.
Does Elisa know about this?
Mother keeps her far too busy to find the time to come here. Ahem. Anyway, maybe the upper class dorm has a new hire starting out or something?
We're just gonna pretend I didn't hear you.
Though that wouldn't explain how she knew your name. Maybe you're just more popular than you let on.
If only.
Midterms, day 1. The next day, the first of 4 grueling days of midterms exams begin. Oh my goodness. The Middle Ages War of the Lions was brought to an end by Emperor Dreikels. When did the war end? It was, this is what they said. It was July 952. This should be the right answer. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Mr. A wants to draw a rough, colored watercolor image. Which of the following styles would be appropriate? What? A sketch? Should be the right answer. Oh wow, I was right. I didn't know what any of those were. Oh, day 2. This is basically Persona 5. Midterms. Ah, Nightheart, I will not fail you. Figure 1 depicts a military formation. What type of unit is currently advancing? That's oh, what was that? That was the infantry, right? It was the envelope thing. What? Not too sure about this one. Oh, come on. I thought that was the infantry, or was that the engineer? It was hard to tell what was figure 1. Well, I failed Nightheart. He could be disappointed in me. Following statements about orbits are all purport to be true. Which one is not? Oh, is this based on the game's mechanics? You can't use arts without quartz. Which one is not? So it's this one. Yeah. This should be the right answer. Alright, yeah, that question confused me for a bit. How many days of midterms are there? This is the 3rd day, though. There's 2 questions in a day, I think. Of the following laws enacted last year, which came into force first in Heimdall? Hold up. Is it the Provisional Taxation Act? I don't even know. I had no idea that one. That one I just had no idea, so I could not do anything. Midterm final day. There's 4 days of midterms. This is the final day, apparently. Emergency CPR is divided into roughly 4 stages. Okay, this should be. So, check if the person is conscious. Check if they're breathing. Perform chest compressions. So C is last. So it's either this one or this one. Would it be this one first? Yeah. I was kind of wondering, like, do I call for help first or check if they're conscious? That went well. Congratulations on making it through 4 days of exams. And what do you know? Looks like the rain ended right along with them. Clearly, this is the goddess's way of rewarding you all for your hard work. I don't think that reasoning would stand up to scrutiny. Oh, I'm totally spent. It's over. You worked really hard, Fee. Anyway, today's a free day, so take the chance to unwind and blow off all that pent-up exam stress. They'll post the results next Wednesday, so take it easy until then. Don't relax too much, because you got your next practical exam next Wednesday afternoon, too. With all this intensive studying, I'd completely forgotten about that. You could stand to be a little more considerate with the timing of your announcement. So next Wednesday is when we'll know when we're going for our next field study. Yep, you'll be shipped out that weekend for another exotic trip. Anyway, make the most out of tomorrow, everyone. You've earned at least one day off. I guess I should probably attend club practice once in a while. Oh, and one more thing. I've got some business to take care of out of town after we're all done here. I won't be back until tomorrow night, so don't, like, burn the dorm down while I'm gone or anything. I can't make any promises. Maybe the dorm would burn down, maybe it won't. Oh. Yeah, this amazing track. I love this track that's playing.